Hi there. Imagine for a second walking up to somebody on the street or at work and asking them a question. But the problem is they don't know who you are. My name is Duguay. I'm an identical twin, and this happens to us all the time. I'm here to talk briefly about being an identical twin, and I'm going to cover the positives and the negatives in 3 different aspects. Childhood first, and then I'm going to transition into adulthood, and finally I'm going to finish with the positives and the negatives of being an identical twin in the United States military. So let's start off with being an identical twin as a child. First, when you grow up as an identical twin, you always have a companion. You never grow up an only child. You never have to worry about being lonely. You always have someone with you. Another nice thing about being an identical twin is you develop a language. You have the ability to develop a language. My brother and I managed to communicate with a language that only he and I understood. Parents could understand it, and we could do whatever we wanted using that language because it made sense to us, and us only. One of the downsides of being an identical twin child is unique characteristics like scars, tattoos, moles, freckles, birthmarks. Those haven't completely fully developed on the child, and sometimes that makes it even more difficult to tell that person apart. So, for myself and my brother, our parents had trouble deciphering who was who, and we actually had to wear different colors just to tell us apart. So that's enough about childhood. Let's talk a little bit about being an adult. When we were growing up in high school, we were automatically associated with each other because we were identical twins. If my brother made friends with somebody, basically that meant I was friends with them. Unfortunately, that also meant if my brother got in a fight, or if I got in a fight with somebody, that person automatically hated the both of us because we were identical twins. That's just the way it worked. One of the nice things about being identical twins as adults, though, was we managed to develop the similar interests, athletic abilities. We always stuck by each other, always had each other's back if somebody had a problem with us. And the nicest thing about it was we developed a competitive nature, so when we were playing sports, we always tried to be better than any other. Finally, let's talk a little bit about being a professional in the United States military. For myself and my brother, this was the first opportunity for us to grow up on our own, become independent. We grew up having each other all the time, so the military was our first time without each other. When we were together, we managed to share living accommodations, share expenses. We managed to financially be much more stable. That competitive nature I was speaking about earlier also exists in the military. It helps us strive to make rank faster, to be the best we can for the United States military. And then we also have the ability to use each other's work experience and special skills to our advantages. If I have something that my brother is a specialist in, I can use it to my advantage somehow. That happens to work out very well. So you can see that being an identical twin has its positives and negatives, both as a child, an adult, and as a professional in the United States military. So let's recap briefly as what I've talked about. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of being an identical twin as a child, as an adult, and finally as a professional in the United States military. Hopefully this speech has given you a level of appreciation for the dramatically inherently different lifestyle that comes with being an identical twin child. Thank you.